time to get loud. I'm gonna need you to say it with me. This is Monster Jam.
The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. Coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semi-final round. Southaven, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Your first competitor is Brandon Telichka in Just Get Her Done 2. He's going up against Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Each one of these competitors hoping to be the first to cross that line. Monster Jam fans, this means your winner of this race is Brandon Telichka in Just Get Her Done 2. Looks like trouble for Jamie Sullivan on the track. Check it out in the super glue, glued to the action replay. For those of you who are familiar with Monster Jam, you're going to know that those corners in the racing competition are absolutely crucial. You can watch the drivers as the competition unfolds here tonight and see what they do on those turns. They're going to take their time. It almost seems like they slow down on those turns. So we are going to recover and move on with our JCB Racing, and we are going to get Monster Mutt Dalmatian back on all 4 wheels. Jamie Sullivan, she's a great competitor. She'll be able to bounce back in no time, but we'll be back with you with more JCB Racing.
Monster Jam fans, well, I think it's safe to say we are off to a great start with our event here. But we're going to take a moment to play a game with my new friend, JJ. JJ, matter of fact, let's come on over here so we can see you a little bit better. All right? We're going to play a game called the Monster Jam Truck and Pals Race. All right? Oh, you're so cute. Go ahead and stand up so everyone can see you on the big TV. All right, it's all right. He's comfortable there. Awesome. So, we're going to put 3 Monster Jam trucks up there on the screen, okay? Megalodon, El Toro Loco, and Gravedigger. Who do you think would win that race?
No, I have no idea.
He says, I have no idea. Well, how about this? Talk it over with the family. He's talking over with Dad. They're deliberating. He gave a suggestion. He's not too sure about it. Which one?
I think Gravedigger.
He thinks Gravedigger. So we're going to find out, all right? It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to take a look at the video board and put those 3 trucks to the line. We've got El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. And let's go green. All right, Gravedigger is in the lead right now. Well, not for long, because El Toro Loco and Megalodon are not having it. Wait a minute, here comes Gravedigger. JJ! Gravedigger took the win. He's jumping up and down in excitement. What do you think about that?
a good one.
That was a good one. Well, guess what? You did such a great job. You're going to go home with your very own Monster Jam Truck and Pals wooden toy set. What do you think about that? Cool! Make some noise if you're ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing.
In the left lane, make some noise for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. He's taking on his opponent, Michaela Telichka in Megalodon. Now this matchup is a great one for the first round of racing. Each one of them hoping to cross that line first, waiting for the light to go green. Monster Jam fans, keep your eyes on the lights at the end of the tunnel. You're going to see the communication. They'll get set. Go green! Your winner is Michaela Telichka in Megalodon. Check out the replay up on the Super Glue, glued to the action. Check that out. I mean, it's a close race. Both of these drivers wanted to make it on, but it was Michaela in Megalodon moving on to the semifinals. Make some noise for our driver in the left lane. It's Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. And in the right lane, it's Frank Grimmel in Zombie. Earlier today in our event, it was Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo who not only advanced to the semifinals, but made it to that final round. We're going to see if Zombie can make it. Your winner is Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. We had these two contenders up at the desk. It's time to make some noise for our next matchup. In the left lane, let's hear it for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. He's taking on his opponent in the right lane. It's Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Your winner is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest four drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So Southaven, who's ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Southaven, make some noise for Brandon Telichka and Just Get Her Done 2. It is a battle of the siblings out on the track. He's taking on his sister, Michaela Telichka in Megalodon. It's not often in Monster Jam we get to see these two line up in a race. Keep your eyes on that finish line as these two drivers go green. Your winner is Michaela Telichka in Megalodon. Sister takes out brother in this round of the semifinals. Check out the super glued to the action replay. It was a close call, but she had him by enough. Monster Jam fans, make some noise. It's Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Will he be taking on Megalodon, or will it be Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo? Only one of these drivers will be able to take on Megalodon in the final round, and only the fastest will be able to make it. Let's go racing! Looks like it was too close to call. Southaven, we're going to go to our replay. Check out the replay as we've got it right here on the Super Glued to the Action replay. We're waiting to hear from our officials and the team. Which driver had their BKT tires cross that finish line first? I just got word. The winner of your race is Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing Finals. The winner of this race will take home the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So Southaven, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
Southaven, I'm going to need you to get louder than that. We've got two fierce females on the track. Make some noise for your first contender, Michaela Telichka in Megalodon. She's taking on her opponent, Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. Now, we have never had this matchup in Monster Jam on this series quite yet. Now it is Megalodon's first time here in the final round, taking on Scooby-Doo, who found herself in the final round earlier here today. Only one of them will claim the racing win. It is them against time and against each other. We're going to see which one of these fierce females comes out on top, claiming the first 8 points of the event. Monster Jam fans, I am getting word from the officials that we might be experiencing truck issues with Megalodon. I'm going to keep you up to date with the news as it's coming in my ear and as I'm getting it right away. You can keep your eyes on the lights at the end of the track at any time. That's going to cue you in to what's going on with Monster Jam. It's our way of communicating with those drivers. It's going to be able to, you'll see the first set of amber lights illuminate, the second set, and then you'll see those lights go green. Currently, you can see the light is red. That's our first signal to the driver, in addition to their crew chief, letting them know that they've got to stop, something's going on. Right now, we are checking to see if Megalodon will be able to refire, to be able, of course, to continue the race, but of course, to be able to make it back into the pits. Monster Jam fans, I'm getting word right now. You can see her team's running out there, and we are starting the 60-second clock. If they are able to fix the issue with Megalodon within 60 seconds, Michaela Telichka will be let into the final round of racing. She'll be able to take on Brianna Mahan and finish that race. But we've got the truck fired. She's good to go. Southaven, give it up for those technicians for Team Megalodon. They're making the racing possible. Keep your eyes on the lights. We're about to go green. Your winner is Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. What an exciting race here in the Lander Center. If you can count on one thing, it's that all of these competitors, but especially these two, are going to give you an action-packed event that you came for. Let's give it up for our JCB Racing winner, Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo proves herself as a fierce competitor, making it to the finals in our event earlier here today, but claiming those first 8 points as hers and hers alone here in the JCB Racing competition. She took on every single one of those competitors, was able to make it out on top, and we're going to hear from the winner herself.
Brianna Mahan, congratulations. You know, it came down to the wire there with you and Megalodon. And this is arguably one of the hardest competitions to win because the fans have no say-so in this. It's all about what you can do out here on this track.
You know, absolutely. And coming out from a racing background, you know, and struggling the last few weeks in racing, it feels really great to come out here and get those first 8 points. I haven't got to race Michaela in the finals all year. She is my best friend. So to come out here to show you guys that girls can compete on the same track with the boys, and we got 2 girls in the finals for racing, it doesn't get any better than that.
And I heard some fans cheering. I think they like that. One thing you stand strong on, Brianna, is your desire to uplift other women. So what do you have to say to any young women out here in the stands today as we go into that Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge?
You know what, coming into male-dominated motorsports and being a girl, sometimes it's really hard. You got to follow your dreams. You got to dig deep and try every single time. Coming out here as a female to be that positive role model for you girls is such an honor. And not only that, I'm a mom. So coming out here to show y'all that moms can do it too.
Make some noise for the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Monster Jam fans, take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard. An exciting start to our event here. We've got Scooby-Doo, Brianna Mahan in first place. She's got a total of 8 points, and you can see the way that these points trickle down. It was Megalodon's Michaela Tulichka coming in second, so she has earned herself 7 points. You can see a two-way tie between third place for Toro and Just Get Her Done 2. They find themselves in a four-way tie for 5th place. So check it out. Each earning 2 points is Gravedigger, Monster Metalmation, Stone Crusher, and Zombie. But we still have plenty of action to come up, that including our next competition, which is the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Southaven, this is your first time to become an official Monster Jam judge. You're going to be able to score our Monster Jam trucks using this QR code, judgezone.com, and we get to see the drivers perform their most impressive maneuvers on 2 wheels, like stoppies, poppers, moonwalks, and so much more. We want to see crazy combination moves like the ones you see go viral online. So get your smartphones ready because you will become an official judge here in just a second when we begin our next competition. You know, I get to be up here in the stands a little bit too, and I get to see some friends having fun, and I've got Adeline and her brother Oliver here with me. Are you guys having fun so far?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you liking the trucks, buddy? He says yes, and you know what? He's so mesmerized over there. I know there's a lot going on. It's super fun. Adding to the fun, though, I want to play a game. So we're gonna play a super fun game. It's called the Helmet Shuffle, okay? And just like our drivers, we're super fast. We're gonna need our eyeballs to be super fast. In Southaven, I want you guys to help us out. We're working as a team here, okay? So what we're gonna do is that trophy on that screen is gonna be hiding underneath one of those helmets. And I want you guys to keep your eyes on the trophy once we begin. And we're gonna need to guess at the end if it's trophy or if it's helmet 1, 2, or 3. You got that?
Uh-huh.
And are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Okay, let's kick off that video. Everybody here, Southaven, watch it with her. Let's check it out. Keep your eye on that trophy. Keep watching. You're going to need a fast eye for this one. Take a look. Okay. What do we think? Southaven, show me fingers, yell it out. Oh, I don't know. Adeline, I'm seeing a lot of numbers. Oliver, I'm seeing a lot. What is your guess?
1.
What is your guess, Oliver?
1.
Okay, we've got a unanimous 1 across the board. Let's check it out. Where is the trophy? Oh, it's down under 2. It's not under 3. You know what that means. That means it is, in fact, under helmet number 1. You guys got to give each other a high five for that because that was some great teamwork. You know, I want to give you guys both a little something, though, for helping me out. I'm going to send you home each with a Monster Jam plush truck, and you can actually pick up one of these plush trucks if you're tuning in here at our Monster Jam merchandise stands. I want to send you both home with that. Thank you so much for helping me. Are you ready to have some more fun? All right. Well, you guys rock. Thanks for helping me out. We've got more Monster Jam action headed your way.
All right, Monster Jam fans, it's your first opportunity to score our drivers. So go ahead and take out those phones and go directly to judgeszone.com. You can also scan the QR code that's going to come up on the video board in just a moment. It'll take you straight there. It's going to ask for the city code, which for us will be SOU. Type that in and then press submit. And then there comes the fun part. It's time to score. Slide that BKT tire up or down, landing on the score you think that driver deserves. You'll press submit once more, and it's going to start to tabulate everyone's scores here in the arena. Keep in mind, you're only going to have 20 seconds for this entire process. So my advice would be to leave judgeszone.com pulled up on your phones throughout the rest of the evening. Now, who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Put your paws together. Our competitors from Christmas, Florida, it's Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
She's back on the track. It's Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Looks like she's feeling good about that comeback after that rollover, but it's time for you fans to score. So scan that QR code on the video board. Go to judgeszone.com. City code is SOU. You've got 10 seconds left to cast your scores.
Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian kicks off the competition in the only way she knows how, and that is by proving to each and every one of you exactly how fearless she is. So let's see what you thought. We've got the scores locked in. The score for Jamie Sullivan is an 8.790, a fantastic start to the competition, and that is the score to beat. Our next competitor comes from Rockport, Texas. Make some noise for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher.
Make some noise for Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. And it's time to score, everyone. Let's scan that QR code or go directly to judgeszone.com. Remember, you only have 20 seconds to lock them in. Here he comes. Show him some love, Southaven.
Alex Barden in Stone Crusher out there making it look easy. Check out the super glue glued to the action replay. That's 12,000 pounds he manages to pop up on 2 BKT tires and make it look easy, and then was able to pull off a successful bicycle. Well, you are the judges. Let's find out what you thought. The score for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher is a 5.798. That currently lands him in second place. Next to the track, he's going to be looking for those zombie arms. Make some noise for Frank Krimmel in Zombie. He's looking for those zombie arms in the stands. You guys better show those zombie arms. Monster Jam fans, if you can see that back tire is not moving, we're going to get more information on that now. Monster Jam fan scoring is open for Frank Krimmel's run in Zombie. Because he did complete one attempt, he is eligible for a score, but chances are he probably felt that issue within his truck in that first attempt. So we will get the story on the truck from our pit reporter, Taylor, I'm sure at our halftime. We're going to keep you up to date with the story with Zombie, but let's check out the score right now. The score for Frank Krimmel in Zombie. It is a 0.5 that currently lands him in third place. But next up in the competition, our next competitor comes from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Make some noise for Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. Southaven If you know that black and green wrecking machine, then I want you to make some noise. We've got to call Weston Anderson into this track and have him continue the Great Clips two-wheel skills challenge. Let me hear you make some noise. Monster Jam fans, scoring is open for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Now check this out, another driver. One successful attempt has been submitted into the Great Clips two-wheel skills challenge. So you as the judges, you've got to judge this right here on the Super Glued to the Action replay. This is the run you'll be judging. Now earlier for Frank Krimmel, it did not work out only having one, but here in the Landers Center, you may have heard it yourself. We are to go on with Gravedigger. This is just proof. These drivers are pushing these trucks to the ragged edge. Again, we will keep our pit reporter, Taylor, busy during halftime. She's going to get the scoop on all of these Monster Jam trucks and exactly what it might mean for them in the rest of the competitions. Both of the trucks, both Frank Krimmel and Gravedigger, will be taken into our Monster Jam pits, worked on by the crew. He's back on all fours. We've got your scores locked in. Let's check out the scores that you thought he earned. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, one attempt, but still earning himself a 7.722. That's currently good enough for the second place spot so far in the competition. Now, as you can see up on the Great Clips two-wheel skills challenge leaderboard, we've got 4 competitors that we have placed, but we've still got more to come. These placements could be completely shaken up, but right now, it's Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian holding out a score with an 8.790 in that first place spot. Anybody wanting to take her out is going to need a higher score than that. So we got more Monster Jam action headed your way. Coming up soon here, we're going to see if anybody will be able to take out Jamie Sullivan.
Monster Jam fans, on May 18th this year in Los Angeles, California at SoFi Stadium, the brand new SoFi Stadium, Monster Jam World Finals is coming to town. Whether you're looking to take a quick vacation or a road trip, you got to meet us there. All of our Monster Jam drivers will be there in action, whether they're competing on the track or signing autographs and taking pictures with all of you fans all day long. It's going to be an amazing event. You can also purchase tickets to the award ceremony. That is going to be that very next day. A lot of Monster Jam history gets made at Monster Jam World Finals, and we hope to see you there. For now, let's take a look up at the video board. All right, Monster Jam fans, we're gonna play some Monster Jam trivia. We're gonna see how much you all know about our Monster Jam trucks. Let's take a look up at the video board and see which question we're gonna be asked. All right, fans. I hear a bit of mumbling, but I don't hear anyone shouting out any confident answers. So let's try this. If you think it's A, 1965, let's make some noise. All right, all right. If you think it's B, 1982, make some noise. A lot of noise. If you think it's C, 1986, make some noise. All right, what about D, 2015? I don't know. Let's find out. Weston, what's the answer? If you answered B, you are correct. Always go to monsterjam.com to learn more about our Monster Jam trucks. Now, who's ready for more Monster Jam?
She was your racing winner, Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo.
Let's make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. And with that run, it is time to score. So let's scan that QR code, folks. Slide the BKT tire up or down at judgeszone.com and then press submit. You've got about 5 seconds left to let your voices be heard.
Give her a round of applause. Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo pulling off 2 successful attempts here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. She's definitely wanting to give her fellow pup a run for the money. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay video board. I mean, there's so much balance, control, and precision that goes into pulling off a move like that. Truly defying the laws of gravity. But sounds like we've got your scores locked in. The score for Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo is a solid score. It's an 8.130. That right now is good enough for second place. Next to the track, she's looking for those shark attacks. Make some noise for Michaela Deluchka in Megalodon.
tough break for Michaela Teleshka and Megalodon on that second attempt. But we're still gonna put those fins together and show her some love, Southaven. And the clock, there she is. Let's get her some scores, everyone. Judgeszone.com. Let us know what you all thought.
Check out the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Now, this attempt made me smile because you know Michaela Teleshka, she is out here. I mean, she should be feeling good. It's probably a lot of fire and emotions running from that previous competition, but is able to balance the 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck on 2 BKT tires. She's making it look easy. Let's check out the scores that you thought Michaela Teleshka and Megalodon earned a 7.350. That right now is good enough for 4th place. Next to the track, from Kewanee, Wisconsin, it's Brandon Teleshka and Just Get Her Done 2. Monster Jam fans, scoring is open. Take your phones right now, go to judgeszone.com and lock in those scores for Brandon Teleshka and Just Get Her Done 2. Pulling off for his second attempt, the hardest move in Monster Jam, a bicycle. You can check it out on the Super Glue to the Action replay right now. You can see him able to get into a really good approach. Right here, they can take it to the side, and his hope there was that front right tire would have gone down to be able to bounce him back on 4 wheels. A really successful bicycle. Sometimes they just don't end up on 4 wheels. But you guys are the judges, so you're choosing what you thought of that run. And if you think that Just Get Her Done knocks the running out of the competition, let's check it out. We've got the current score to beat right now, held by Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It's a score of an 8.790. And the score for Brandon Teleshka and Just Get Her Done 2 is Southaven. We've got ourselves a new leader. A 9.053 is your new score to beat. Monster Jam fans, we hope you're catching some of these amazing, crazy, unpredictable moments here at our Monster Jam event on your smartphones. If you are and choose to share those on social media, don't forget to use the hashtag Monster Jam. You might just see yourself up on the video board, and that way the drivers can follow along with all the fun you're having. We want to see your photos, videos, and all, so make sure you're hashtagging Monster Jam and following along on all of our platforms. We still have one competitor left. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Southaven, let him hear you. Scoring is open for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Now, what a fantastic run. I got to see all of you fans super excited. We saw Fernando throw up those Toro horns from inside of his cab. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. I mean, this was a very successful Great Clips two-wheel skills run. Imagine the precision, right, that goes. But then you guys go crazy when he blows the smoke. So I'm super curious to see what you think. We've got the scores locked in. The current score to beat right now is held up by Brandon Toluchka and Just Get Her Done 2. It's a score of a 9.053. And the score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is Southaven. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is the winner of the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Fernando Martinez makes this his 13th win this series here in this competition. 13 Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills wins, going up some tough competition here today. We're going to get to hear from the winner himself, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
I see the adrenaline, the excitement, and just the pure joy beaming off of you. What's going through your mind?
This is our last weekend on Arena Series Central. Team El Toro Loco wants to go out with a bang. That was from mis Latinos los que están aquí. That was for y'all. I love you guys so much. Southaven, I could not have gotten this win without you. Thank you so much.
Make some noise for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Southaven, welcome back to Monster Jam, and help me welcome the superstars of USFMX. Give a big, warm, loud Monster Jam welcome to Kenny Haskell, Terry Russell, Kenny Bartram, and Cody Elkins.
All right, Monster Jam fans. We've got only one rule when it comes to the US FMX team. The higher they fly, the louder we get, and the cooler the trick. So, let's give these riders a nice big scream welcoming them here in Southaven. On the count of 3, let me hear you. 1, 2, 3. That was your first rider, Kenny Haskell. Coming up next, we've got Terry Russell. Coming down the ramp next, we call him Cowboy Kenny. And last but not least, Cody Elkins. You see that? You know, these riders love to put on a show for all of you, but they love to hear your voices even more. So every single time they hit that ramp, I want to hear what Mississippi is made of. Come on, Southaven. If you want to see more tricks, let me make some noise. The tricks are getting cooler. So that means we got to get louder. Make some noise. You might want to take out your phones for this one. I want to see something. How loud can you get? I don't know. What about this side? Let me hear you. Coming up next, it's time for the USFMX Best Trick competition. Each 4 of these riders will have one attempt to fly from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. Now, you all will be the official judges for this competition, of course. So, go to judgeszone.com on your phones. Remember, the city code is SOU. And we've only got 20 seconds to lock in our scores. So before we begin, I gotta know, are you ready for more?
Our first rider to the ramp, make some noise, from Boston, Massachusetts, it's Kenny Haskell. Kenny Haskell has been riding since he was just 5 years old. And he's brought all of his talent and action here to Monster Jam and has been traveling around the world with us since 2013. He's bringing his best trick action to you here in the Lantern Center on his YZ250.
Put those hands together for Kenny Haskell, your first competitor. It's time to let us know what you thought, fans. Scan that QR code. You've got about 5 seconds left.
Check out the super glued to the action replay on this one. Kenny Haskell, you know, almost completely perpendicular with that bike. I just don't know how they do it. You guys got a tough job on your hands here being the judges, but we've got the scores locked in. The score for Kenny Haskell is, that's a 7.970, a solid score, and currently the score to beat. Our next rider hails from Jefferson City, Missouri. Give it up for Terry Russell. Terry Russell is one of the very first freestyle motocross riders to ever ride in Jamaica. You might even catch him featured on the Travel Channel. He's been riding professionally for 17 years.
Let's hear it for Terry Russell. An amazing cliffhanger by Terry Russell. You gotta let us know what you thought. Scan the QR code, go to judgeszone.com, everyone.
I think it is safe to say that all 4 of these freestyle motocross riders are absolutely fearless. I mean, we can see these daredevils pushing it to the edge, but I do have word the scores are locked in. We've got the current score to beat right now held by Kenny Haskell. It's a score of a 7.970. And the score for Terry Russell is, we've got a new leader. It's an 8.424. Next rider to hit the ramp, make some noise. We call him Cowboy Kenny from Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's Kenny Bartram. Kenny has won over 7 world champions, and you might even see him pull off some crazy stunts in some of your favorite films like Fantastic Four, Jack Reacher 2, and Jumanji. He comes to us bringing all his skill and talent on a KTM 450.
A one-handed backflip by Cowboy Kenny. I see some of you jumping up in your seats. Let's jump on over to judgeszone.com so you can score Cowboy Kenny. Pretty amazing run, but it's all up to you. You've got 5 seconds left, fans.
I mean, you saw that on the super glued to the action replay. It is such a smooth backflip. Really nice, really just making it look so easy out there on the track. But the scores are locked. Let's see what it is. Right now, the current score to beat is held by Terry Russell. It's a score of 8.424. And the score for Kenny Bartram is... That's a 9.717. We've got ourselves a new leader. But Southaven, we still have one rider remaining. From Weatherford, Oklahoma, make some noise for Cody Elkins. Last but certainly not least here in the best trick competition, Cody Elkins is a Guinness World Record holder for longest moving quad jump. This daredevil often finds himself in crazy stunts like this. He was actually the first to ever jump over a flying plane on a motorcycle. But he's bringing all of that fearlessness right here to the Landers Center on his KX 450.
Put those hands together for Cody Elkins. We got back-to-back backflips. We got to know how you feel about that one by Cody. You know where to go, judgeszone.com.
Elkins absolutely turning up the heat here in the best trick competition. It is no easy job to go last, especially in something like this with these four daredevils. Let's check out the scores. They're locked in. We've got the current score to beat right now held by Kenny Bartram. It's a score of a 9.717. The score for Cody Elkins is... That's a 9.662, which means that your winner of the best trick competition is Kenny Bartram.
All right. Well, I don't know about all of you fans, but I thought that was pretty awesome. What did you guys think? All right, well, guess what? We're going to witness something that is a tradition here at Monster Jam. All four of these riders are getting ready to soar through the air back to back in train formation. Yeah, it's going to be epic. So let's start now. They're trying to hype you guys up, but we're going to hype them up, all right? We're going to all give them a countdown. Here we go. From 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Southaven, remember the rule, okay? The louder we get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. So we're going to try this again. We're going to run it back. And I don't want to hear the dirt bikes this time. I want to hear each and every one of you in your seats. Here we go. That is the energy we are talking about. You got it. But we need some more because they're back. These riders are fearless. They're fierce. And they're going to show you all how to do it. So here we go. I want to hear you roar when they start to soar. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about, Southaven. Make some noise one last time for your US FMX team. Terry Russell, Cody Elkins, Kenny Haskell, and your best trick winner, Cowboy Kenny. Cowboy Kenny. Congratulations, you picked up a win, stole it right out from Cody Elkins. He's been racking up those best trick wins this weekend. But for you, you've been doing this for years. Does this feeling, getting up on the pod, with the thanks of the fans, of course, does it ever get old?
No, never gets old, man. A live crowd cheering for you. We're riding dirt bikes, doing something that's fun that we love to do. It definitely never gets old. Like you said, man, Cody's been on fire. He won the last 2 shows, so I was pumped to take the top step tonight and just put on a great show for you guys here in Southaven.
Well, I mean, tell me, this is a pretty unique sport, at least for some of these fans here. They may have never seen a US FMX rider such as yourself before. How did you get involved in motorsports?
Man, I actually come from a long line of motorcyclists. My great-grandmother rode motorcycles. My grandparents owned a motorcycle shop. And a lot of you older guys will know Guy Cooper. He was my uncle, who was a past national champion for racing. So I started off riding bicycles and then motorcycles and motocross, enduro. I pretty much raced everything. And then when freestyle became a sport in 1998, I transitioned over into that, and it's been history ever since.
I mean, those are some pretty big familial shoes to fill. And I know we've got a lot of young fans here that maybe they want to follow in your footsteps as a dirt bike rider, maybe they want to be a Monster Jam driver, whatever. What advice do you have for them taking on the passion of their lives?
Man, wear your helmet is always number 1, and number 2 is wear a smile. I don't care what it's in, if it's a team sport or motocross or anything. If you're not having fun, you're never going to succeed at it. So just have fun, be safe along the way, and you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Make some noise for your best trick winner, Cowboy Kenny. It's time for the Monster Jam Donut Competition. Each driver will have one attempt to throw down their best donut performance. All of you as the official judges, pay close attention to the driver's speed, control, creativity, and of course, the number of revolutions. So who's ready for the Monster Jam Donut Competition?
It's time to clear the waters. Make some noise for Michaela Tulichka in Megalodon.
Make some noise for Michaela Tulichka, Megalodon. And it's time to score, everyone. Don't forget, you've only got 20 seconds to lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com, and the city code is going to be SOU.
Now, I love seeing Michaela Tulichka in Megalodon out on the track, getting confident, getting fast and speedy with those Monster Jam donuts. It's exactly what we're looking for. Earlier on today in the event, she was able to hold on with a great score. So we're going to see if she can repeat that here today. The score for Michaela Tulichka in Megalodon is a nice solid score of an 8.243. That is your score to beat. She's been called the Princess of Carnage. Give it up for Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo.
Make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. It's time to score that one. I don't know about you guys, but I heard a lot of screams, so it's time to turn those screams into scores. You've got 10 seconds left.
Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo, getting some major speed. You see those BKT tires break through that dirt down to the concrete. Once she's able to get that perfect rotation that concrete could mean super speed. It did for her today. We're going to see exactly if you thought it was enough. Brianna Mahan took the win earlier today. We're going to see what you all thought. The score to beat right now is currently held by Michaela Tulichka in Megalodon. It's a score of an 8.243. And the score for Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo is... Southaven, we've got ourselves a new leader, a 9.386. We've got our next pair on the track, but up next, make some noise for Brandon Tulichka and Just Get Her Done 2.
Let's hear it for Brandon Tulichka. Just Get Her Done 2. The scores are open. There he is. Looks like he's a little turned up. Oh, Brandon. That's the jokester. He's fine. He's good. Just giving you all a show like he does. Let's lock in those scores, fans. We got 5 seconds left.
Now check out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. You're seeing it now a little bit as the donut competition unfolds here, him get down to that concrete. You can see the track conditions literally changing as he goes. We're going to see if that was enough for you Southaven fans. We got the scores locked in. The score for Brandon Tulichka and Just Get Her Done 2 is a solid score, good enough for second place. It's an 8.920. Next to the track, make some noise, Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Well, put those puppy paws together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Yeah, she's feeling good about that one. But how do you fans feel? Let us know. JudgesZone.com.
Check out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. She's just got the perfect combination of that dry dirt and the concrete. You can see the more concrete exposed, the faster that truck is going to go. Jamie Sullivan out there defying the laws of gravity in that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. Let's see if you all thought it was enough. It's Pup versus Pup with the current score to beat right now, held by Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. It's a score of a 9.386. And the score for Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... Southaven, we've got a new leader, a 9.723. Southaven, let's see those zombie arms. Give it up for Frank Krimmel in Zombie. Check out the competition as it's unfolded. So far, Monster Mutt Dalmatian Jamie Sullivan has herself in that first place spot with a score of a 9.723. If they want to take her out, they're going to have to score higher than that. Let's see if Frank Krimmel can do it. Up in Zombie.
some noise for Frank Krimmel, Zombie. Scores are open, everyone. Scores are open.
Frank Krimmel and Zombie getting a really good approach, but you guys will start to notice, even on that approach, they've got to kind of find themselves into the grooves that are already there. Either that or create a whole new groove themselves. That's what Frank Krimmel did right here in the donut competition. So in just a few seconds, we'll have your scores locked in for that donut run from Frank Krimmel. I just got word the scores are locked in. Let's check it out. It's an 8.556, a great score, but currently good enough for 4th place. Next up here in the donut competition, he's from Rockport, Texas. Make some noise for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher.
Make some noise for Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. These donuts just keep getting faster. But it's not about what I thought. What did you all think? Let us know at judgeszone.com.
Now check out the replay on the Super Glued to the Action replay. You can see how important that approach is, but also the more concrete, the more chaos, but also the more control. We see major speed picked up by Alex Barden in Stone Crusher in this donut run. It definitely takes a lot of control to be able to pull off a donut on concrete, but you've got the advantage of speed on your side. So let's find out what you all thought. The score for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher is an 8.908, a solid score, but in this competition, landing him in 4th place. He's in that black and green wrecking machine. Make some noise for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, you can obviously hear something is up with that Monster Jam truck, and if you know Weston Anderson as a competitor, you know that is not the type of run that he would like to give you. He's looking to burn this Monster Jam truck to the ground, but I am getting word from our officials whether or not that does qualify for a score. Either way, we know that's no way Weston Anderson wants to leave his run. So we're moving on in the donut competition. I am awaiting a word from our officials. Weston Anderson in a Gravedigger did come up with a score for that. Let's check out what you fans thought. A 3.833. That Gravedigger love proves to be true, getting Weston Anderson in 7th place. Southaven, this means the winner of the donut competition is Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. A tumultuous competition taking out everyone but her. Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian adds 8 points to her total score. She's finding herself up here on the leaderboard for the 2nd time this weekend, having gotten a Great Clips 2-wheel skills win Friday night. Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jamie Sullivan adds to her donut wins. Southaven, you have given her win and number 8 in the donut competition this series. She's on the track. Give it up for your donut competition winner, Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
All right, Jamie, you know, I know this dirt, as beautiful as it is, has been tricky for all of you, but it looks like you found that sweet spot.
Yeah, it's definitely been a tough weekend for us, man. It's been really tough, especially for racing. So to come out here and finally get another win, really incredible. Those UNH technicians in the back, they're working so hard to make sure we don't miss any competitions. And I just really owe it all to them and everybody back there because they're working pretty hard.
Well, and I mean, speaking of hard, although Monster Jam Freestyle is one of all of you drivers' favorites, and of course, our fans, it's one of our favorites too. It's coming up next. And after all of these trials that have built up throughout the day and the weekend, are you going to take it out on the track tonight?
Oh, you know it. This puppy's going in the dirt. This puppy loves to dig up some holes too, so we're going to bury that grave digger. But you know what? This truck's going to go right in the ground. Are you guys ready for freestyle?
Let's check out how all of the action unfolded. We've got Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo holding out the first place spot on our BKT overall event leaderboard. Just Get Her Done 2, Brandon Tulichka is close in second place with 17 points, but not letting him get away easy. It's Monster Mutt Dalmatian Jamie Sullivan in third place with 16 points. Megalodon Michaela Tulichka has climbed her way up to fourth place with a total of 13 points. El Toro Loco in fifth place with 12. Stone Crusher, Grave Digger in seventh place, an unfamiliar place for him with a total of 8 points, and Zombie in 7. But we still have 8 points on the line. That means we still have one competition to go. Southaven, we've got the Monster Jam Freestyle competition still to come. This competition is going to be a culmination of all of the moves we've seen so far. We want to see creativity. We want to see combinations. We want to see technical moves. And we, of course, want that Monster Jam wow factor. You guys have been doing an absolutely great job at pulling off the judging here, so keep it up. We're going to have you judging again for the freestyle competition coming up soon. I got some more friends up at the desk here sporting some super cool hats. I've got Knox and Gainen here at Monster Jam. Now, Knox, have you ever been to Monster Jam before?
Yes.
And did you have fun last time you were here?
Yes.
And do you like all the trucks?
Yeah.
All right, I picked the perfect then. So we're going to play one of my favorite games. It's the Mystery Monster Jam Puzzle. Southaven, I'm going to need your help to help these two brothers out. We're going to build a mystery puzzle. It's going to make up one of our Monster Jam trucks, but we've got to guess which Monster Jam truck it is. Do you feel ready?
Yeah.
Do you feel ready?
Yeah.
Southaven, do you think these two can do it? They've got your back. All right. Now remember, Southaven, we're a team here, so if you know it, feel free to shout it out and help my friends out. Let's go ahead and play the video of our mystery puzzle. Let's check it out. Okay, we're starting off with the border. We got some colors coming in. Dramatic music. Shout it out, Southaven. What truck do you think it is? I'm hearing a lot of names. Okay, what do you think it is, buddy?
Megalodon.
He says Megalodon. What do you think? You think it's Megalodon?
Megalodon.
Love it. Two confident Megalodons. We're coming into play, and it is a Megalodon. Congratulations to everyone who got that right. But of course, these two right here, I want to send you guys both home with one of our Monster Jam plush trucks. We got El Toro Loco, and of course, we've got Grave Digger. I want to send you guys home both with these toys for helping me out. And honestly, couldn't have done it without you. So if you want to be just like these two brothers, head on over to the Monster Jam merchandise stands to pick up a piece of Monster Jam to take home with you. You ready for some more Monster Jam action?
Yeah.
All right, we're getting back to the action in just a few.
All right, now it's time for each of you Monster Jam fans to kick off our Monster Jam freestyle competition. So, take out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down. Keep going. Stay on the beat. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise for Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. Yeah, he's feeling good about that one. That was his second completed backflip this season. You all got a Morgan backflip by Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. Let us know what you thought right now, judgeszone.com.
I mean, check that out on the replay. We got to give this young man a round of applause for pulling off, like Taylor said, his second successful backflip here in Monster Jam. These guys don't get to practice this thing. They've just got to throw it and hope for the best. It takes a lot of skill and control. So let's find out exactly what you think Alex Barden and Stone Crusher earned. Your scores are locked in. It's a high score, 9.569, kicking off the freestyle competition. Southaven, we're giving him a career high score here today in the Landers Center. Monster Jam is sponsored by your local Ford dealers, featuring the Ford F-150 equipped with the best in class payload and best in class towing. It doesn't just raise the bar, it is the bar. Built with Pro Trailer Backup Assist and a 360-degree camera, working hard and playing hard has never been easier. It's no wonder why F-Series has been the best-selling truck for 47 years straight. Check one out today at your local Ford dealer. Monster Jam World Finals is happening this month in Los Angeles at the SoFi Stadium. All of the best drivers are going to be there, and we will throw the biggest pit party of the year. You can purchase your tickets now at monsterjam.com. We want to see you there at our Monster Jam World Finals. It is the culmination of what all of our series has been leading up to, and you'll see some of the drivers in this lineup. Also, at Monster Jam World Finals, there are still more announcements to be made. We're going to see a brand new racing track, and we are going to see the biggest pit party of the entire year, and of course, crazy competitions like the high jump and skills on a track that we have never ever done before. Monster Jam is always trying to push innovation, and we are truly as big as it gets. So join the biggest party of the year and come to Monster Jam World Finals. Time to get back to our freestyle action. Southaven, if you're ready for more freestyle, then I want you to give a warm, giant, loud Monster Jam welcome to Michaela Tulichka in Megalodon.
Put those fins together for Michaela Tulichka, Megalodon. The scores are open. Everyone, let's lock in those scores.
Monster Jam fans, Michaela Tulichka out there on the track, and you can tell this is a girl who's not afraid to use the throttle. She's launching that Monster Jam truck up and over the pod. We see her take advantage of all of the obstacles on the pod as well. So two things we're definitely looking for in our Monster Jam freestyle criteria. But you have got the tough job of being the judge, so let's see what you all thought. The score for Michaela Tulichka in Megalodon is a 6.547 right now. That is good enough for second place. As the official judges here in Monster Jam, I want to just remind you of our freestyle criteria. We would score a freestyle run high if we saw use of all the obstacles. We want that fun creativity. We want to have our mouths open and wow. We want to see Monster Jam brand new viral moments. But we also want combinations and technical moves. We're asking for a lot, but nobody would be able to deliver better than Arena Championship Series Central. So as we still have plenty more of the competition still to come in the freestyle competition, remember each truck must complete those first 15 seconds to qualify for a score in the freestyle competition. Anyone can do it. All you need is a smartphone. Remember, head on over to judgeszone.com. That QR code will be up to help you get there throughout the competition. Our next competitor hits the track. Make some noise. From Sullivan, Illinois, Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. She's headed towards the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Scoring is open for Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. What a freestyle run. Southaven, you must have done something right. You got yourself 2 backflips here in this freestyle run. What an incredible thing to witness. But right now, Brianna Mahan needs you at judgeszone.com. She's outside the truck. Now, trust me, we know this competitor and this girl's wanting you at judgeszone.com. Slide that BKT tire up to the score and lock it in. But just in case you missed it, we've got it up on the super glue, glued to the action replay video board right now. You see her get that approach with such little visibility. I just don't know how they do it. They make an incredible freestyle run. You can see the way she comes down, doesn't fully land it. She's still going for it even when the truck is down. So we got the scores locked in. The current score to beat right now is held by Alex Barden in Stone Crusher with a score of a 9.569. Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo is coming in second with a solid score of a 9.218.
All right, Monster Jam fans, this freestyle competition is off to a crazy start. So we're going to play a game with one of our crazy cool fans, Aiden. Aiden, what did you think of that run by Brianna Mahan?
It was good.
It was good. Good indeed. Well, guess what? You and I, we are going to play a game, all right? It's called the Monster Jam Head-to-Head Showdown. We're going to give you 15 seconds to name as many colors as you can. All right? Let's take a look up at the video board and see which driver you're playing against. Uh-oh, it's Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. All right? I think you can do it. What about you? Do you think you can do it?
Yes.
Yes. All right, well, we've got 15 seconds on the clock. And Southaven, if you see Aiden struggling a little bit, this is a family sport. Let's help him out, okay? All right. Here we go. As many colors as you can. 1, 2, 3, go.
Blue, green, yellow. I don't know. Green, red. Purple, orange. Pink. Black.
And that's time. All right. Take a breath. Everyone give Aiden a round of applause. That was good. It gets a little difficult when you're under pressure like that. Let's see how Jamie did. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Well, you know what? Since you got it first, you're going to go home with a prize. You win. Make some noise for Aiden. You're going to go home with your very own Monster Jam toy truck. Gravedigger, compliments of our friends at Spin Master. What do you think?
Good.
Good. Make some noise, everyone.
We're back to Monster Jam Freestyle with more action headed your way. I want you to give a loud Monster Jam welcome to our next competitor in the freestyle competition. We're clearing the track for him to have the whole entire thing to himself. Make some noise for Brandon Telichka and Just Get Her Done 2.
Southaven, make some noise for Brandon Telichka. Just Get Her Done 2. Crazy, crazy air by Brandon. There he is. I need everybody to go to judgeszone.com right now. Let us know what you all thought.
Brandon Telichka looks like he's feeling good after that freestyle run, and with a good reason. I mean, he came out here and gave us almost everything we were asking for. Check out this super glued to the action replay. This was my favorite part. You definitely think that truck might be going over, and at the last minute, he pulls it back. Maybe we should call that the Packer Pogo. I don't know. We'll have to put that in with the works. But more importantly, the scores are locked in. Let's check it out. We've got the current score to beat right now, held by Alex Barton and Stone Crusher. It's a score of a 9.565. And the score for Brandon Telichka and Just Get Her Done 2 is a solid score, earning him second place. It's a 9.361. He says, move out of the way. It's time for my freestyle run. Let's see those Toro horns for Fernando in El Toro Loco. Loco. You see those ribbon boards around the arena, they've turned red. That's your cue to go to judgeszone.com and lock it in. He's looking tired after that freestyle run, and I would be too. I have never seen so much air and power. Fernando Martinez is hungry for that freestyle win. Nobody break it to him that bulls do not have wings, because he sent this thing flying across the arena time and time again. The impact of those landings takes major control. So let's see if you thought it was impressive enough to take the lead. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is at 8.701. Right now, that's good enough for 4th place. He's coming to the track from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. The overall event champion from earlier today. It's Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. The clock is paused at 69 seconds. We're going to check in with Weston Anderson in Gravedigger to see if he's able to refire and continue on in this freestyle run. It's like Weston Anderson to pull out with a crazy big move at first, but it's a game of risk and reward. If you're unable to fill those first 15 seconds, you're not eligible for a freestyle score here in Monster Jam. We're getting word from our officials. They'll check in with Weston Anderson, see what's going on with the truck. Will he be able to refire and participate in the freestyle competition? We're putting him on the 30-second clock. You can see his crew chief, Chandler West, is running out to address the issue right now. Monster Jam fans, we are truly at the mercy of these Monster Jam trucks, and anything can happen here during our events. It is absolutely unscripted and unexpected. So cross your fingers, Gravedigger fans, because we are hoping Weston Anderson's able to come out and finish this freestyle run. 10 seconds on the 20-second clock. Chandler West is hard at work. He's out of the truck. 3 remaining. Looks like an attempt to fire for Gravedigger. They're going to give it a shot, maybe try one more time for him to fire that truck. Southaven, I have gotten the tough news that Gravedigger is unable to fire and finish the freestyle competition. But you know Weston Anderson, you know the legacy of Gravedigger. This is not how he wants to leave you. So give him a big round of applause. If you came here for Monster Jam, if you came here for Gravedigger, I want you guys to show him some love, because this is no way how a competitor wants to leave it. He's out here for you, Monster Jam fans. We gotta know, share our love with Gravedigger. I know that your loyalty and legacy will follow through for Team Gravedigger, a tough one in the freestyle competition. Right now, Monster Jam fans, you can see an essential part of our Monster Jam events coming into play. You've seen it plenty of times here today, actually, and that is our recovery team and our track construction crew. You can see them, and they are all in communication with one another, as well as the channels of the drivers and crew chiefs. This way, it's optimal for us to communicate and keep the event moving smoothly. You can see each and every one of them in the orange are also the talented men and women who build our track here at Monster Jam. Stone Crusher remains in the lead for the freestyle competition, but looks like Monster Mutt is ready to go. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in a Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Southaven, give it up one more time. Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scoring is open for Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Southaven, I don't know what you did to these drivers, but they are wanting to give you the wildest freestyle run that they can. Right now, Jamie Sullivan needs you at judgeszone.com. You see the ribbon board turned red. You guys are professionals, okay? You know what to do. Lock in those scores. Let's take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Now, Jamie Sullivan confidently pops that Monster Mutt Dalmatian on 2 BKT tires, gives us some combinations. He's taken full advantage of the track here and does what Jamie Sullivan does best, which is a full send. She's using a lot of that pod. We're going to see what you thought, Southaven. In just a few seconds, we're going to have the scores locked in for Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. I just got word we've got your scores. Let's check it out. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian is an 8.755. Southaven, this means your winner of the freestyle competition is Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. Alex Barden in Stone Crusher makes Monster Jam history right here in the Landers Center. You all, Southaven, have given him his very first Monster Jam win in the freestyle competition. He's added 8 points to the score, but was it enough? Your overall event champion here today earned 8 points at the JCB Racing Competition, 5 points at the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, 7 points at the Donut Competition, and 6 points in the Freestyle Competition. With a total of 26 points, your overall event champion is Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo takes home the overall event championship right here in Southaven. She's taking home that overall. It's going to be her third overall of the series. She was able to deliver a killer freestyle, find herself on the leaderboard for the third time this weekend, making it lucky number 3, overall event win number 3. Southaven, you chose her as your champion. Make some noise.
Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. And we've got our crew chief, Logan Vessels, here with us. I mean, wow, what a crazy weekend. What a crazy way to wrap this up. You started this event with some insane energy and finished it all the same.
You know what? We've been chasing these points all year. It has been a tough battle all the way down to the wire. Me and Jamie Sullivan are so tight for third place that we needed this. We need it today. We haven't won racing in a while, and you know what? Coming out here and just staying consistent, getting that racing win, it just sets the tone for the whole night. My truck has been 110% thanks to this guy right here. I could not do it without him.
Logan, we've only got one more event left tomorrow. Are you going to keep this puppy Scooby-Doo in 110% shape? 110% shape.
Look, I'm going to do my best to keep Scooby-Doo the best I can, but I can promise any of you guys that are going to be here tomorrow, it will not look like this when we leave. We're heading straight from here. We're going to Los Angeles. We're going to go tear this thing up again at the World Finals. I don't care what this truck looks like leaving here. We're ready to go.
Make some noise for Team Scooby-Doo, Brianna Mahan and Logan Vessels. And now, of course, we are not going to let any of you leave out of here just yet, because history has been made here in Southaven. We've got Alex Barden. He was a super fan. He was sitting in all of these seats just like you one day. He dreamed of being up here. It's his rookie season, but I bet you couldn't tell from that Morgan & Morgan backflip that he landed effortlessly. Your family is watching you at home. What do you have to say?
Man, first off, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out here and supporting us. This one means a lot to me, man. I grew up wanting to be a monster jam athlete my entire life, and people always told me I couldn't do it. And every single day I wake up and I get to live a dream because we got the greatest fans in the entire world, man. You guys come out and support us. Like I said before the event, I'm not out here to win. I'm out here to make sure you guys have a great time. It's for the fans, from a fan, every single time I hit the track. And I promise it's going to be that way till the day I die. Thank you guys so much for coming out here, man. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you!
A big congratulations to Alex Barden and Stone Crusher, the champion and winner of freestyle, and of course to our overall event champion, Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. We want to thank each and every one of you for coming out to our Monster Jam event and being a part of this Monster Jam event here, whether you're tuning in from YouTube or right here in Landers Center. On behalf of myself, I'm Keaton Stewart, and my co-host, Taylor Olivia, we want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here to Monster Jam. Make sure you grab a piece of Monster Jam on your way out to take home with you here today. And we hope we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.